boys, it's about that time. Every other Sunday, we update the best card in every position. My favorite video to record. I know it's a lot of your guys' favorite video to watch of mine as well. This one is insane. We just got Ring of Honor. We've gotten a lot of good cards in between Ultimate Legends, AKAs. It's insane. It's definitely a lot different than the last one 2 weeks ago. But if you enjoy videos like this, man, we just hit 50K on the channel. I guess we got to set a goal soon. I don't have one in mind right now. We're going to set a goal here soon, boys. But I appreciate all the love and support, man. 50K is huge. You guys are insane, man. Insane. But let's just jump right into it. If you are looking for cheap, fast Madden coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, head over to my sponsor, EasyMut, and use code CHU for 5% off your order. The link is in the description. So offensive line, you guys know, very, very boring, but at the end of the day, we need them because the secure protectors, they counter the X factors and whatnot. But at left tackle, there are a couple that get it for 0. Obviously, we have our guy, the OG, Andrew Whitworth. Where's he at? This one's actually better than the free one as well because you can get it for 0 AP. But everybody right now are using Andrew Thomas. These guys have been getting awful abilities. We got a gold 99 Tony Vaselli, does not get 0 AP secure. Neither does Dwayne Brown. Andrew Thomas does. He gets 2 0 APs, linchpin, and also secure, which is a dub, right? Left guard is actually one of the worst positions in the game. We are still very mid over here, boys. Kevin Dotz, I don't even know why this dude is 2 mil. I think Quentin Nelson is still the best personally. He still gets really solid abilities. It's 1 AP secure, and I forget, I can't remember the one people are using here, but I know a lot of people are using an out of position guy right here. I know that's a big deal right there, but there's really not much at left guard right now in the game. And at center, come on, boys, 99 Kelsey. I know most people can't afford it. I don't even have him on my team anymore, but yeah, he's the best center. I can't lie in a video. It's the best card in every position video, not the budget beast video. You know what I mean? Right guard, we're moving over. Larry Allen, another guy, 2.88 mil. I'm actually disappointed because I bought this card for 1.5, sold him for like 1.7 because I panicked and I'm a baby with investments. And now look at him. Well, that is tough. That's an L by me. But he is the best right guard in the game. Great ability stack. 2 0 APs as well. And then at right tackle, still no 0 APs since Rob Havenstein. Isn't that crazy? We have been getting absolutely cheated over here. All these guys suck. Jackie Slater sucks. Dan Deerhoff is 110 pounds. Kind of over-exaggerating right there. But Rob Havenstein, definitely still tackle 1. I think everybody's still literally using him on their team. Unless you have AP to waste, you can go for a better guy. Remember, with offensive line, always go for the better card if you have AP to waste, if you have it and you're like using a cheap quarterback or whatever. But this is like the best available card if you're trying to save AP all around. That's what I'm doing right here. And then at tight end, Tony G, man, we've had a lot of great tight ends. Darren Waller's insane. Luke Musgrave's insane. I love Big Yeti as well. Kyle Pitt's old card still insane. Bo Jackson's still insane. Tony G gets jukebox for 0, leapfrog for 0, and he has the good juke. And then on top of that, you can get an X Factor on him, although I don't think you need it. But even by himself, 0 AP jukebox and 0 AP leapfrog on a good juking tight end that is 97 speed and good height. Tony G is insane. I mean, this card is absolutely amazing. Definitely tight end 1 in the game. How we drop down to wide receiver. Typically, it's like normally like really hard to get this one right. I feel like it's usually like really tricky. But right now, I think the top 2 are easily set right now in the game. They're both big dogs. We all know who they are. I'm not saying Carmichael's the one by clicking one. I just saw him first. I think Carmichael and Randy Moss. Easy peasy. Just set them right there. They're both tall wide receivers. 1'6'8", mid abilities. But Randy Moss is 6'4" and also gets 0 AP jukebox. Both insane cards. I feel like they're both completely must-haves. And then wide receiver 3, there are 2 guys I have here. I think it's either Scary Terry or, let me keep on scrolling until we find him. We all know about him. Darius Hayward-Bay. See, Hayward-Bay gets the exact same ability Scary Terry does, but Scary Terry is 99 speed. Hayward-Bay is 6'2" as well and 98 speed. So I guess you could really go with whoever you want here. I base these off non-theme teams, and I really feel like the 6-foot guys drop to the floor a lot better and get a lot of better possession sliding animations against KOs. I love Scary Terry. I think it's him. You could argue Michael Irvin right there. You can argue another tall guy or obviously Hayward Bay. I think this is the 3 I'm going to rock in the game. I think it's super easy. And this is where it gets tricky, boys, because I feel like it's so unfair of me to rank these because there's only one token in the game, right? Because if there was multiple tokens, this is what we would do, right? Like, this is how we would have it in the game. This is the problem, though. On a real God Squad, you only have 1 token. So the question is who is better to use the token on? I don't think it's Tony G. I think it's one of these 2. And I guess whatever one you're not using the token on, let me just say it straight up. Whatever one you're not using the token on, you're putting the Bo Jackson there. I mean, if you want the best card in every position, right? Like, that is the best way to put it. And I think this is the best way for me to make the lineup. So if you're using Michael Vick token, boom, you're using Bo Jackson running back. If you're using Eric Dickerson token, boom, you're using Bo Jackson's quarterback, right? I think that's the best way personally. I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I think it's kind of unfair. We only got 1 token. They're about to charge us for 50 bucks, aren't they, tomorrow or on Monday? Yeah, Monday. I'm recording this on Saturday, so it's a little bit weird, but we already know they're about to do it, man. And then fullback. whatever, who cares? But there's the offense, man. Absolutely insane. 3 Ring of Honors on there too. Believe it or not, on defense, the free safety position, they have not really changed since the last time I did it. The only card that's new since the last time we've done it is Tyrann Mathieu, and he is 5'9" and only gets deep in zone KO discount. Not deep out, not deep zone, deep in, and it is April. They definitely cheated my man right here. It's still one of the weakest positions in the game. I still think I'm going to put the last 2 guys I had on here. Ed Reed, who's still very, very slow. I think a lot of people are just running corners right here or another strong safety. I'm going to put Ed Reed and Justin Simmons like I did in the last one. You could argue Rashad Jones if you fully max him and put X factors on it, but it is rough right now at the free safety position, boys, if you're going straight up. Now, right outside linebacker is a little tough. I think Lawrence Taylor is amazing. The problem is like without using like the token on him, he's not the craziest. I guess you could say Lurk Artist and Secure Tackler are really good. You could see you can get that both for 0. He's probably like a really, really good user, but 95 speed's kind of meh. But if you're planning on not using all your X Factors in the D-line, I think LT's a good piece. No matter what, you could fit him in the scheme. 6-1, you have plenty of guys on D-line. You could drop in coverage. He's a solid card, man. It also helps against the X Factor running backs. But middle linebacker, I hate having to put this card here. Look at his price, 3.1 mil. I have not played against this card yet. I have not seen him yet, but he gets insane abilities. I feel like I have to have him on here. Secure Tackler for 0 and Lurk Artist for 0. I think he's the only really good linebacker outside of like, I think he's actually the only one that gets both those for 0. That's actually like a good card on paper, right? All the other guys are usually like really slow. Like Mosley gets, or no, Demario Davis gets insane abilities, but he's like super, super slow. It is tough out there. And then I guess at number 2, you could really go with like, I mean, let's be honest here, boys. Most of us are using like Ted or something right here, but I don't know. I guess at number 2, you go with like whoever fits your team. They're all like not really good. You can see all their stuff. I guess, you know what I kind of want to do? Like, I guess I got to keep a middle linebacker. I was almost going to put Zaven Collins right here, but I don't know, dude. This is so bad. Maybe Simmons still, or I guess Fred Warner because his 2 0 APs. I don't know. The second one kind of feels off in the game. And then at left outside linebacker, I feel like I got to go with him. I love Arakpo too. I need to give a shout out there, but I think there are other X factors you might want to use above him. And then also, if we're going straight to the fact, Ted Hendricks, man. Although this card, I will say I have so much hate and love for him. He's amazing in the pass game. He is terrible in the run game because if you guys do not know, he has by far the lowest impact block in the game. He is at 55, and every other usable card that's a user is around, I think, 80 minimum. So he gets pancaked a lot. But at the end of the day, it's still Ted Hendricks. He still can make a lot of plays. You can still dive through linemen's legs too. Got to include him right there. And then at strong safety, the 2 guys are just by far the best. Troy P is insane. He gets deep zone, mid zone, and pick artist for 1 AP without the token. Troy P is arguably the best Ring of Honor card. He's insane. I love him. He's probably my favorite card that came out that drop. And then obviously at number 2, boys. Come on, man. Big Kyle Hamilton. That card's insane. 6'4", gets every team chem. Really good abilities as well, man. Gotta include him up there. And at corner, I feel like, I don't know what it is. Like, have we not, I mean, we've gotten upgrades at corner, but like nothing good for the outside, really. I guess we could say Brian Branch is still probably there. Denzel Ward, I love him, but he's really just a slot corner in the game. Fred Williamson, also just a slot corner in the game. But I'm going to go with actually 3 guys I think you could fit anywhere, and they fit perfectly. And these are probably the best 3, and I wish there were better corners. I want to go with, I'm going to put them, I think they're pretty easy to go. I'm going to go Nnamdi Asomugha here. Brian Branch, who's 99 base speed, gets every great ability as well. And then at corner 3, I'm going to go with my man Deion Sanders. I think everybody's really rocking him. I also do like D'Angelo Hall too, but we need better abilities out here. I'm hoping to get more like either like built-in pick artists or whatnot on these guys, because it feels like you have to give up pick artists to run certain stuff. It really does suck, but these are probably the 3 I would rock with out here in the game. And then at right end, boys, it's not, wait, is he right? Yeah, I was about to say, where is he? Yeah, Aaron Donald, the best, arguably the best defensive card in the game. I would say him or Troy P, in my personal opinion. Those 2 are absolute game changers. I love Aaron Donald. I'm actually rocking momentum shift on him. I hate playing the X Factor running backs just like all of you guys do. And honestly, it's been kind of awesome using that. So we got Aaron Donald on our squad. He is by far the best. And at D tackle, I don't even want to say Bob Golick because they didn't give him the good X Factor. I think it's either William Perry or still Warren Sapp. Isn't that crazy to say? I guess I'll give 2 because I know there are people that run 4-down linemen. I personally don't, but there's a lot of people that do. Perry and also Warren Sapp, boys. I think those are probably the 2 best D tackles in the game right now. And then at left end to finish off the list, I think I got to go with JJ, man. JJ, I don't know how good he is. I can't, like, without the token, you do get Colossus with the token, which is huge, right? You'll get Avalanche or the where's it at? The Colossus Ring of Honor, which is really, really good. Without the token, I mean, you get Out My Way. You can get Lurk Artist, Secure Tackler. Secure Tackler is always really good to get, but I guess if you're using the token on, like, you know, Vic or whatever, you can't really use it on JJ, but still a good card all around. I still think he's probably the best, but if you want an X Factor, I think Cameron Jordan's really good, and also, where's he at? Karlaftis all the way down here. He's also a dog. You guys already know that, but this is probably what I would say is the best card in every position on defense as well. All right, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to let me know down in the comments, what would you switch up on this list? I know it's a really hard one because abilities are really kind of focused on what you like on offense and defense, but at the end of the day, I try to base it off of the general gist and meta of Madden right now in the game. But if you guys enjoyed, like I said, hit that sub, boys. I don't have a goal right now in mind. I always say 50K, but we finally hit it. I don't know, man. Just hit the sub if you're enjoying the content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.